Hey, this is Simon1234, and here it is, the PlayStation 2 Collection. It's been a while, like I haven't been able to make this due to problems with not having an SD card reader, but I got one, and I'll probably be doing an update video soon enough on that, so look forward to that, I guess. And if you hear constant meowing, that's my cat, who's always whining about nothing. Anyways, so let's get this started. And by the way, before I start, there will be lots of younger games in here because I basically grew up with the PlayStation. It was pretty much my only video game system I kind of got into, and I started playing. I've probably started playing probably when I was like 4 or 5, and then till I was like 8 or 9. Not that I like necessarily stopped, like never played it, but that was basically my life cycle. So I've been playing this for a while, so there's going to be some younger games in here, but shut up. Alright, Nicktoons Unite. Alright game. I didn't beat it. I got like stuck on one part. I'll probably go back to it someday. It was alright. It was kind of cool. Guitar Hero 3. That my cat was making weird noise. Guitar Hero 3. Yeah, Guitar Hero games were definitely I don't know, they were milked, but they were good games overall. The main issue with the Guitar Hero games were just that there was not really any difference between like any of the games. They're all the same. At least Call of Duty, while it's pretty much the same, there's still slight differences to gameplay that actually change stuff. In this, there's basically just new songs and maybe a new mode. You know, there's nothing really driving you, like, or making you get this, especially when you can just get DLC with songs and then get the songs from the last game. But whatever, you know. Overall, fun games. Let me start with this game actually. If you didn't know, I loved SpongeBob when I was younger. It's like my favorite show, and I was pretty much like obsessed with it. But nowadays the episodes are just kind of meh, you know. Ever since the movie, the show just kind of went downhill, and they're not as funny or quality as they used to be. But this right here is probably the ultimate like SpongeBob game. Like you play basically every location of the original, like season 1 through 3, and it's just great. I'm not the only one that thinks it. The reviewer on here even said it was or they gave it a 4.5 out of 5, and yeah, it's a pretty good game, a really good platformer, lots of fun, and this game is basically kind of like a sequel to it because it's made by the same developer and it uses the same engine, etc. And it's basically the same thing, but like I said, it's kind of just a sequel, but it's in the movie form. And they added a few new things in here, like being able to upgrade abilities and stuff. And you know, it was a pretty good game too. Just recently, I actually beat this because I was stuck and I realized there was one thing in the game that I never knew was there the whole game, like one move. But yeah, it's another good platformer. It even says on here, Play Magazine said it was a AAA platformer. And yeah, really fun game. Karaoke Revolution, never really played this. It was I think my family kind of just got it. Played it a few times. My friend gave me to this. I never really played it. Not really into wrestling. Cabela's Alaskan Adventures, fun game. Probably my first kind of first-person game to own, but yeah, it's a fun hunting game overall. Liked it. It was nice to go out, like basically just like go in Alaska and just shoot animals and try to be stealthy and stuff. It was pretty fun. Yeah, not into hunting either. I just like hunting games. The Simpsons game. I think this is overall like another. It's basically just the Simpsons game that isn't really like a Grand Theft Auto ripoff. It's just, you know, it's a whole parody. Like it parodies everything, and it's kind of funny. And yeah, pretty good platformer game. Flushed Away. I remember after seeing the movie, I was like, man, this would probably be a fun game on the drive home. So then for Christmas, I got flushed away, and yeah, it was a pretty good game. It's another platformer. I had a lot of platformers here, but yeah, I really like the feeling of just being a small little rat. You know, it was cool. But yeah, good game. And Lucia, I don't know. I never really played this game, but it was a racing game, so yeah. Same for this game. I would play this with my sister sometimes, though. It was alright. Midnight Club 3. I got this for my brother one Christmas, and then we didn't play it for like a whole year. And then the next... Timmy, shh. But yeah, and then the next year we started playing again, and it was pretty fun. You could really customize your car, like all out. It was pretty cool. And yeah, good game. Almost knocked over that whole thing. Alright, 007 Everything or Nothing. This case is kind of messed up because my brother apparently like had a tent outside, and then it rained tonight, and then the case got kind of messed up, but the game's fine. Like in here, it's in perfect condition. So yeah, it's overall one of the first James Bond games that isn't a first-person shooter, and it's a third-person action game, essentially. But yeah, this was a good game. I played a lot of this game, and yeah, fun stuff. Spider-Man 2. This is actually Spider-Man. Hold on. Sorry for the cuts. Camera ran out of batteries, but yeah, this isn't actually Spider-Man 2. It is just the original Spider-Man. I guess GameStop didn't realize that. And I was kind of mad because I heard Spider-Man 2 was a pretty good game, but no, whatever. The Spider-Man 1 was pretty good. I didn't actually beat it yet, but yeah, it was kind of fun. Swimming around, and I don't know, pretty good game. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I am just getting into Harry Potter. Actually, I've been into Harry Potter for a little bit. My brother like watched the movies a lot, and then he kind of got me into them a little bit. And I just recently, like last year, ever since last year of October, I have been reading every single Harry Potter book in order. And right now I am on, what's it called? Goblet of Fire, and almost done with that. And yeah, I really like Harry Potter. I've watched every movie since 5, although I didn't really know what was going on in the 5th one. But yeah, this is a pretty fun game. I don't know if all the Harry Potters are like this now, but it's basically just a normal kind of Harry Potter game where it's not like what I've seen in the newer ones, is that it looks like a third-person like action game, which I think looks weird for Harry Potter. But this is basically just kind of like a normal, I don't know what to call it, just kind of adventure game, and it's pretty fun. Yeah, I like this game. I haven't beat it yet, but I've played a lot of it, and yeah, it's fun. Although, you know, I don't want to jump back into it yet because I've seen and read the book a lot recently, or not like twice, but I just feel like I don't feel like going through the storyline again. But yeah, fun game. B-movie game. I didn't really beat it, but it was alright. That's all I really have to say about it. Chicken Little. Played a lot of it. I didn't beat this either, but got pretty far, and it's a pretty good platformer. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. Really good game. I never played any other of the Tony Hawk games, but this is a pretty addicting game. It's not really, I haven't beaten it either, but I don't know, it's fun. It's basically just doing little objectives and stuff and doing tricks. Pretty fun overall. My friend gave this to me. I don't like it. It's kind of just shovelware. Friend gave me this too. I never really played it either. ATV Off-Road Fury 3. Never really played it either, but I just kind of messed around in like a free play mode and just kind of, I don't know, just drove around it. Didn't really do anything. I didn't race, but yeah, it was alright, I guess. should make a new stack here. Okay. NCAA Match Madness 2005. Yeah, me and my sister kind of like to play these kind of sport games sometime, or we did. We don't really do it anymore, but yeah, we would play these kind of games sometimes when we were bored, and yeah, it was alright. Same with this game. Cabela's African Safari. It's basically like the Alaskan one, but it's it is in third person this time. But yeah, it's overall pretty good. I don't like how there's a timer now though. Like, it just was annoying how you can't be out there for a certain amount of time. But yeah, it was really interesting to go in Africa and stuff, and fun game. This is the used game. 007 Under Fire. This is pretty much my first person shooter ever. My brother's friend would bring it over and we would play 1v1. It was pretty fun. Although now playing it, the controls are pretty bad, but once you get used to them, it's alright. Yeah, pretty good game. I wish I had Night Fire though, because that game was awesome, man. I only played it once and it was just awesome. I want to find that game again. It's pretty good. Sims 2 Castaway. Kind of like a Man vs. Wild version of Sims, and it was pretty fun. Yeah. Watched my brother beat it. I played through it quite a lot too. Lights, Camera, Pants. I remember like seeing this game in the trailers or something of my other SpongeBob games. I'm like, oh cool, I want that, but I didn't really know what it was. And it turns out it's a party game, and yeah, it's a pretty good one. Although I didn't really play it that much with friends. I did play a lot of the single player, or not really a single player. It's just kind of playing through all the mini games and trying to get a good score. Yeah, it was fun. I liked it. TimeSplitters Future Perfect, my most recent PlayStation 2 game. What can I say? Pretty great game. I'll probably be doing at least one video on this or something. Maybe showing some map builders. But yeah, there is lots of stuff in here. Single player is pretty good, although I didn't play it enough of it yet. I'm only on like the third or second level, but great game. Single player is awesome. The multiplayer is awesome too, although it doesn't have online anymore. I never got to try the online because I just recently got this for my birthday. But all in all, pretty great game. And there's even a map builder, like I said, although it's not as all out as I thought it could be. I can't really make streets or anything. I did make warehouse, and it was the concept was there, but it wasn't very accurate. And it's not that great, the map builder, but you can still make pretty interesting maps in here. Even change the color, change the music. I really hope they make a TimeSplitters 4. I've heard actually recently that they're making one for like the Xbox 720 and that. I hope it is for the Wii U and PS4, because this game is just really good, and to see a TimeSplitters 4 with all the new technology and possibilities that they could do, just be epic. If there is a TimeSplitters 4, I'll probably really try to get it. SpongeBob SquarePants, Atlantis SquarePants, not very good, I'll admit. It was kind of cool, but just kind of meh. I have to speed up time here. Throwville, good game overall. Kind of like Zoo Tycoon, but in a different twist, I'd say. The Sims 2, not as good as the PC version, but still pretty good. Had like a natural story mode, not really with a story, but just a story mode. This is the sequel to Nicktoons Unite. I actually beat this one. Well, I didn't beat the first one, but this one was pretty cool too. Although it didn't really have too many Fairly Odd Parents in there at all, only for like one level, so it was just kind of useless to put them even on the cover. iToy Anti-Grav. Didn't really play this either because my lighting was too bad. Timmy, get away from there! Because my lighting was too bad with iToy, but yeah.